Guys, it's Ohio Car Spot. What's up, guys? It's Ohio Car Spotters. It's Cam and Q back today with another video. It's our 1,000 subscriber Q&A.
Today we're at Buyers Imports, and behind us is a 718 GTS. We want to thank Buyers for allowing us to use this in our background. If anyone wants to come buy it, come shop at Buyers Imports, Porsche, and Whitehall, Ohio. And so we're going to dive into these questions now, and I'll start it off. So the first question comes from our friend Carter. What is next for the channel? Honestly, I think that we should just stay consistent. We have a lot of cool content coming. We keep saying this, but trust me, we have some really cool, like, next level content that not a lot of car channels make. So I'm not gonna say what that is yet, but
yeah, we got stuff coming, but just stay tuned. We promise we'll get it out to you as soon as we can. Just expect consistency from us. We're not leaving anytime soon. All right, Carter also asks, will you have a future channel car? So this is a question we get asked a little bit,
yeah,
actually.
all the time. We get asked this a lot.
And my answer, I'm sure his is as well, is yes, we are going to try to save up for a channel car eventually. We are not really sure what we want it to be yet, but yes, we are going to try.
Yeah, that is a question we do get asked quite a lot. It's probably going to be a hard process, but I think we can make it happen. Definitely here, maybe in the next 2 years, maybe. Hopefully before that. Next question is, do you guys get along with other people at meets that film and take pictures? Yeah, everyone at every car meet is just like the most genuine people. Whether it's the people who own the cars or the people that just want to go there and take pictures, we all share the same passion, just coming to look at the cars and just enjoying each other's conversation and company.
Yeah, we love interacting with other creators, even fans. Anyone that comes up to us, we're willing to talk to, no matter what your age is.
Interacting with people that watch us is really cool too. That's like my favorite part.
Next question is, do we have merch? We do have our own personal merchandise that we've worked kind of hard on, and if any of you really like the design, if you guys let us know, we can try to get some out to you or start making maybe a website to buy from if you guys are into it. Just let us know in the comments and we'll think about it.
All right, so how did we first become interested in the exotic cars? Our very first video was at the Horsepower at Evans Farm meet last year, and that was our first time ever seeing any exotic cars. I remember I saw my first Huracan and Aventador, and he remembers I was making you cringe so bad.
He was very happy.
But yeah, how we got into it, I don't know. We've liked cars for a long time. We just recently started looking at coming to meets and stuff last year, literally last year, September, and well, I've been into exotics for a long time.
Yeah, ever since we were kids, we've had dreams of owning cars. I remember as a kid, an Audi R8 was always what I wanted, and now that I see them all the time, it's that's so crazy. You never think that would happen, but thanks to this area, I guess.
Yeah, Columbus really packs it out with exotics. So.
All right, so the next question is, who is the realest owner we have met so far? And I don't really like this question too much because it's really hard to single down.
That's kind of like the question that just got asked. I feel like every single car owner is just the most genuine. I have not met one toxic, jerky car owner at all. Everyone is super genuine, humble, and I enjoy their company and talking to them. There hasn't been one jerk I've met.
And they support us. I'm sure even if you guys are watching this video right now, we love you guys. You guys are our family.
It's actually
pretty much.
nuts.
It's awesome.
Okay, if money were no object, what car would we buy and what mods would we do? That's a good question. Let's see here. There's so many things I could say. So I'm just gonna go, my dream car is the Aventador SV Roadster. So I would probably just do a clean spec and then probably just do the exhaust. I'd probably do a Novitec exhaust or something like that. And then I like to keep my cars clean. I don't really like to rice my cars out. That's probably what I would do if money were no object. I'm not really big into hypercars, so that's what I would do.
I know for a fact I would try to slap a upgraded twin turbo on a GT3 RS full exhaust system. Whatever I want to do to make that thing just fast and crazy.
There's not too many of them. Well, you said there's one guy that has one.
Yeah, I know of a couple, maybe one or two that have these crazy upgraded twin turbo GT3 RSs, but I really want one, man. Hopefully
that'd be sick.
So Cincy Spotters asked, what got us into the automotive scene? And for me, at least, it was when I was a little kid. I would go to my hometown's car show every year when they would have it, and I liked seeing the cars. I wanted to be there. I didn't think of it as oh no, we have to go to this. I was excited every single time.
Wasn't the first car you saw, like, first Lambo, like a Countach?
Yeah.
Was that the first one you
First
saw?
Lamborghini
That's
I ever
actually
saw
nuts.
was a Countach.
So what got me into the automotive scene? So as a kid, my dad would always buy like the new Forza or like Need for Speed games, like Need for Speed Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit, all those games. That's what got me into cars, because in Dayton, Ohio, there's like the most common cars you see are like Corvettes, Camaros, just common muscle cars like that. But I was more into like exotic stuff. Don't get me wrong, I still love muscle cars, but I would watch YouTube videos on like Lamborghinis, just like exit videos like the ones we make now. I would watch videos like that. I'm like, man, I'd love to see one of those. And ever since then, I've always been a car kid. And like, it's actually crazy how just last year was like the first car meet I ever went to. He's been a whole lot more, but the first one I went to was last year. But like, I've been in the automotive scene for a long time, since I was a kid, basically off of video games and YouTube. So next question comes from Javon, our good friend Javon. What made us get into videography and photography? That is a really good question. So before we started Ohio Car Spotters, we've been doing YouTube for such a long time, whether it be our own like gaming channels. I used to be a part of another channel called Game Boys. I'm sure they're watching the video as well, where we did like fitness and photography, like a lot of videography, a lot of cinematic stuff. But I originally started my own YouTube like probably back in like 2012, where I would just make Call of Duty videos and cut commentaries. But I took that experience and I watch YouTube like every day. It's like just a thing for me. And so I put my experience into this, what we have now. So I've been into like the YouTube scene and like photography for like a pretty long time.
Videography and photography for me is basically one of my good hobbies. I started off with just photography, but like I said, I've always been interested in YouTube, and I always want to do what they do because it looks so interesting to me. So photography wise, I think of it as a challenge for me to try to do my best, and it's super inspiring seeing other people, like even Javon, like he's crazy.
If you guys need to go follow him, I'll put his Instagram on the screen.
Like just seeing his stuff inspires me to do better. And like Quinn said, I actually created Game Boys with one of the other people. We'll tag them in this just in case you guys want to check out their channel. But that's how I kind of started with YouTube. But after that I kind of kicked into this, and it's just been full throttle ever since. Our good friend Dominic asks, if we could sit in any hypercar, which hypercar would it be? So for me, I'd say the hypercar I would want to sit in the most is the Bugatti Divo. That is just a car from another world in my opinion, and it's just something special.
So from me, I've actually sat in like multiple hypercars. I've sat in a 918, I've sat in a LaFerrari, I've sat in a Speedtail, Pagani Huayra, I've sat in a Bugatti Chiron. I've also sat in that. They're cool cars to sit in. If I could add one to a list, my dream like hypercar is probably the Koenigsegg Agera R, the one from Need for Speed, the movie. I'll put that on the screen. Such a cool car. Either that or probably a Bugatti Veyron. So, I mean, they're just cars at the end of the day, but it's pretty cool to sit in a couple $1 million worth of a car. Next question is, what is your all-time dream car with unlimited money? Like my all-time dream car, and it's the Lamborghini Aventador SV. You guys have seen multiple SVs on our channel because I love it so much. And we're actually lucky enough to be friends with some of the people that own some. And so, yeah, definitely the Aventador SV, hands down. Oh, there's a Gallardo.
There is. A crashed Gallardo.
If only we could have showed the camera that.
My dream car, unlimited money, even though it's unlimited money, it's the Dodge Demon. I mean, it's been on our channel, featured frequently. It's the red one. I'm sure you've seen the short videos we've uploaded, and that's our good friend George. So George, if you're watching this, you really helped us out, and like big shout out to you. We want to try to film with you more and stuff, but you're awesome. So yeah, the Dodge Demon, without a doubt, is my dream car, unlimited money. I'd take it over anything. The next question from Formula Street is, what is your best advice for social media? So I would personally say you just never want to give up, and you want to respect other people's grind and yourselves. You just want to invest time, even some money every now and then, into yourself, and you want to just stay in your lane and be motivated and just grind out what you want to do. You can't let other people tell you what to do. You just do what you want to do, stay consistent, and you hammer it down, and you become the best person you can be.
For social media, you have to stay consistent. So like, we literally just started our channel last year. Like this is us not tooting our own horns. This is just literally what we've seen from our analytics on Instagram and YouTube. We started YouTube, it still hasn't been a year yet. Is it the 27th or 26th of this year, or this month?
Yes, I think it's the 25th or 26th.
The 25th or 26th will be our 1 year on YouTube, and we have grown so much, and that is because we have stayed consistent, man. If you look back at our old videos, man, I mean, we were just literally a bunch of nerdy kids just recording cars, but like if you compare it to the content we make now, it's because we stayed consistent. We invested into getting a camera. He invested in getting a camera. For our new series, we dropped like a lot of money for our new series, because you got to change your content up. You know, you got to stay consistent, and you got to be creative. That's what I was talking to Will the other day about this. The hard thing about like YouTube and Instagram is staying creative. If you're consistent and you stay creative, you'll see growth, and I feel like we've been doing that so far, and with the content we have coming up soon, like I feel like we're gonna keep doing good. And like he said, don't like hate on anyone. You know, everyone like at Car Meets, they all come together to help each other out, whether it's trying to take pictures, make videos, or just making conversation and stuff. And don't like hate on anyone. You know, everyone like at Car Meets, they all come together to help each other out, whether it's trying to take pictures, make videos, or just making conversation and stuff. And so try to stay consistent and just be humble and be really kind to people as well. That's our advice for social media growth. All right, next question comes from our good friend BB Photos, another great photographer, by the way. How long do you guys think until we hit 10,000 subscribers? Ooh. I would have to say, at a safe range, I would say like 4 years, maybe.
Yep,
maybe longer than that.
Yeah, not sounding cocky at all.
Yeah, we just want to stay at a logical standpoint, probably like 4 years.
Yep, 3-4 years is my same answer. But I mean, if we hit it before, no big deal. If we hit it after, no big deal. But we're going to continue to do what we do, and if we see the growth, then we see the growth. So our really good friend from our hometown, Chance, asks, would you guys ever consider filming cars in other states than Ohio? So even though our name is Ohio Car Spotters, with the growth of our channel, I do want to try to reach out to other states and try to film some different cars and give you guys more variety, even though, I mean, there's plenty of variety here and there's no problem here, but filming in other states would be interesting because various things, scenery, cars, people, it's just stuff to entertain you guys. Mm-hmm.
And so the whole out-of-state thing, like I would say Columbus here, we are really lucky because they have like just about any variety of car. It's not Columbus, like Ohio's nowhere near the best, man. Like you have LA, you have Texas. Texas is probably like one of the biggest car states, either that or California. And so we would like potentially down the road, I see us collabing with some people and making videos out of state. Yeah, eventually I feel like we should, we'll eventually go out of state and stuff. All right, so the next question is, what is the best sounding car in Ohio? And that has got to be what color is it?
So it's a black.
It's a black C506. I'll put it up on the screen now. You guys can take a listen to it.
The only car that I think comes close to that is one loud Ferrari from the Cleveland area. He has a really nice straight pipe Challenge F430 car, Ferrari, and it sounds so good.
I like it. Like me being a huge Lambo fan, like nothing touches the C5. Like that thing will blow your eardrums out. That's like the best sounding car, like hands down. All right, so next question comes from Car Coaster. What will we do in the winter when there are no car meets? So honestly, we're gonna try with the series that we have coming up now. I think we'll be okay through the winter time, and it kind of connects with the whole out-of-state thing. If we can make enough connections, we're gonna reveal the series soon. I know we keep saying like we haven't said anything about it yet, but it's a really unique series that I haven't seen a lot of people. I haven't seen anyone on YouTube do it at all. So I feel like that will probably cover us during the winter time. That, and we'll just keep posting shorts, and we have boatloads of pictures on our Instagram. So I feel like that'll cover us.
Yep, during the winter time, we're just gonna try to focus on building connections and trying to put out content. It might not be as much as as we're putting out right now, but we're gonna try our new series and stuff, and we're just gonna try to rip out content for you guys. So the next question is, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? So this is a pretty solid question, I feel like, on a lot of YouTubers' question and answers, but my honest answer for that is I hope for the channel-wise that we turn it into a lifestyle or a job for us, and it's not about money or anything, it's what we want to do. That'd be our dream job, in my opinion.
Yeah, so like in the next 5 years, like literally my dream career is to do YouTube. I've been wanting to do YouTube ever since I found out about it, ever since I started posting videos on like old channels like 5-6 years ago. And so honestly, I feel like we would like to turn Ohio Car Spotters into our like business/career. and hopefully we'll have like some connections and like a channel car with like an OCS decal on it or something. We're just gonna try to keep working hard to see where it goes, and who knows, it might be crazy in the next 5 years, man. We'll just have to see. Next question comes from Autumn. What do we do besides YouTube? So we're actually on Instagram and TikTok, because and I think we're on Facebook too, right? We're on Facebook as well, but TikTok, I personally think our TikTok's kind of underrated, but we don't have too many followers, probably like 5,000 followers, but we post a lot on TikTok, and we post a lot on Instagram too. If you guys want to try to interact or send us messages, definitely do Instagram, because that's what we're the most active on. That's how we were able to set up this video, and that's how we make connections with everyone else, basically. It's mostly through Instagram, but we're on TikTok and Facebook as well, and obviously YouTube.
Next question asks, what are our future plans if we blow up on YouTube? So if we blow up on YouTube, like we've been saying, we're trying to turn this into a business almost, and our career. It's just what we're passionate about, and this is my dream job for sure. And I just want to continue doing it.
If we do potentially blow up, we're just going to do what every other car YouTuber does. Like if you look at DDE, the Stradman, Autovlog, Wheel Motivation, Cars Across Texas, GG Exotics, just all those big YouTubers, man. They just keep making videos. There's like nothing really changes besides the amount of following you have. I hope that we can like eventually we can collab and stuff. We've already collabed with a couple of YouTubers, and it's literally the coolest thing ever. Is like a screen can bring people together and stuff. Like videos on screens and stuff, man. And so I hope if we do blow up, we're just gonna keep doing this. Hopefully we'll have a little bit cooler content. We'll have hopefully our own cars and stuff. But mainly I want to collab with like a lot of people. That's what I'm looking forward to if we do blow up. What is your favorite older car and why? So I'm not really, like Cam knows this, I'm not really big on old cars like at all, but yeah, unfortunately. I like the old exotic cars, like the 1989 Lamborghini, the Wolf of Wall Street Countach, the Lamborghini Countach, which we actually just saw. Talked to the owner, was a super cool guy. We got to see it drive on the road and everything before like the Italian car show the day after. So I would say that, and then probably the Ferrari F40 and the F50. Those are like my favorite like old cars. I'm not really into old muscle and stuff. And then I would say like maybe some like R33s and R34s.
My favorite older car would have to be the Ferrari F40, and then next to that would be the 1979 Chevy Camaro. Those cars are amazing. If you've watched Stranger Things, the blue Camaro that Billy drives is that exact Camaro that I like. And then the F40, I'm sure you know what that is. It's just a legendary car. Next question is, what has been our favorite car meet and video? So my favorite car meet personally that just digs the deepest is Horsepower at Evans Farm of last year. First one we went to together, and it changed our lives. After that, we decided to post a video, and it did pretty good, so we decided to stick with it and keep posting videos, and then now we're here filming this for you guys.
Mm-hmm. The Horsepower at Evans Farm meet last year was definitely like, it did make a huge impact on us, because we loved cars so much. If you watch the video, it's kind of cheesy and stuff, but like you could tell like we were like new to like the car scene. But that meet was definitely like the one that kick-started it. I wouldn't say it's this year it'll probably be insane, because the cars in Columbus have grown so much. Like the cars that you see like now compared to that meet last year are ridiculous. So my favorite meet to film was either, I would say the Mag meet, because that meet, I loved that meet, or the supercar cruising, the Buckeye cruising that we did, where we had like 8+ supercars on the highway. That was probably like the coolest. But I would say that, the Horsepower one at Evans Farm one, or the Mag meet. Those were, every meet, you never know what's gonna happen. Like some meets suck. I've been to a couple of sucky meets, and some meets are good, you know, you just never know. And next question is, what inspires us to make the videos, man? There's so many different aspects. So like one, seeing like how people react to our videos, like the comments we get on TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram. We constantly have people DMing us, like showing us pictures of cars and like what we think of them. It's literally YouTube, like the whole YouTube thing is just the coolest thing ever. Like we get recognized like at least once a meet now. Like it's actually crazy. The last meet we went to, we were recording on the side of a highway, and some random guy in like the furthest lane just yelled, "Ohio Car Spotters." and like he waved at us, and like that's just the coolest thing ever. We have a couple of kids that watch our videos that always come up to us and talk to us at the car meets, and like that literally makes our day so much. That inspires us so much to like keep going and making videos. That, and you have the bigger YouTubers who are really big motivators for us, like the Strabman, DDE, Wheel Motivation. It's just so cool to like, people actually, like we're all the same people just trying to make videos, really.
Yep, I would say you guys inspire me the most to make these videos. Getting to interact with you guys, see you guys at meets, film for you guys is what we like to do, and at the same time we get to show you what we like to do. The final question is from our friend Andre, and he asks, what would the project car / channel car be, and will we ever film any car spotting videos? So me and Quinn have came to the agreement. At first we were gonna maybe see if we could afford a Corvette or a Mustang or some sort of muscle car for the channel, but we both came to the mutual decision that once we start making some money off of various things, investments, that we want to try to save up for.
We're gonna try to save up for an entry-level supercar. And so one reason why we picked the exotic level, because I mean, muscle cars are cool, don't get me wrong, but like people want to see, like, imagine like two 21-year-olds cruising in like an MP12C. So like that's like the first thing we were looking at. The second thing we were looking at was a Gallardo, like an entry-level Gallardo. And then the last one was a Nissan GTR. And so like, I think on the exotic level, you don't really see too many YouTubers who do that, besides like DDE and stuff, but like they're really big. But we want to look at an entry-level supercar because we feel like that'd be so unique for the channel, and hopefully we can make it happen in the next couple of years. So what was the next one, like car spotting or something? So, and also, are we gonna make car spotting videos? So like back to the out-of-state thing, it's kind of hard to make car spotting videos in Columbus because you just don't see. Is that a freaking Terminator? So back to the out-of-state thing, you don't really see, I mean, you do see a lot of cars here, but like, you have to go to so many different parts of Columbus, and you'll probably see like one or two cars, but like, that's not really worth a video. So like, if we were to do the out-of-state thing, like if we went to like Miami or like Texas or Los Angeles, we would definitely make a car spotting video because there's just cars there left and right. And like seeing like a Huracan there is like seeing a Prius in Ohio. And so in Ohio, you probably won't see car spotting videos for much. You'll just see the stuff we're making now. But if we do go out of state, which I do think we will potentially down the road, you'll see car spotting videos. And so thank you guys so much for watching this 1,000 subscriber Q&A. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment down below. We also want to give a special thanks to Lindsay at Buyers Imports for allowing us to use this beautiful red 718 GTS. If anyone's and George, if anyone is interested in buying it, come down to Whitehall Buyers Imports in Columbus, Ohio. They have a huge inventory here, so we want to give a special thanks to Lindsay and George for them taking time out of their day to put this car out here for our video. So please leave a like and subscribe. Follow us on all of our social medias down in the description below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.